Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. For today's video, I put on my brightest yellow jumper, which can mean only one thing. We are talking vitamin C. Now here on the channel, I'm always fangirling over vitamin C derivatives. I feel they add maximum glow to my skincare game with minimum risk of sensitivity and irritation. However, you guys in the comments are always saying, okay, we get it, the vitamin C derivatives are amazing, but what about the pure form ascorbic and l-ascorbic acid options? Actually, when it comes to vitamin C, there have been decades of studies showing how effective ascorbic and l-ascorbic acid can be when it comes to fighting hyperpigmentation, dark spots and discoloration, and preventing aging in the skin. So in today's video, I'm sharing with you my 5 favourite ascorbic acid serums that are going to deliver you maximum radiance with some added benefits to boot. I want you to sit back, relax as we talk the best vitamin C. Now, before we get into this, it's always worth remembering when it comes to choosing a vitamin C for your own skincare routine, the very best products are the ones that match your skin type, your budget, and your individual skin's needs. This led me to reach for vitamin C derivatives that I find my skin just tolerates a little bit better with minimal irritation, and I captured some of my favourite vitamin C derivatives in a recent video, which I'll link up there. However, I know so many of you guys out there swear by your ascorbic and l-ascorbic acid products, and in truth, they work that little bit quicker and can deliver some fantastic benefits. That's kind of the purpose of today's video, so I can complete the circle and share with you my favourite pure form vitamin C serums. Before we get into it, I would love to know whether you're a derivative fangirl or you swear by your ascorbic and l-ascorbic acids. Sound off in the comment section below, and also, leave me the names of any of our favourite vitamin C serums, because your recommendations do really shape the future products that I try on the channel. Hopefully, if you're as big a fan of a good glow up, a little yellow and some vitamin C in your life, you'll also gently caress that like button. It's a great way to support me and the channel, and honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I love you all so much. Now, without further ado, shall we cut the waffle and talk pure form vitamin C? Now, when you're looking for a good ascorbic or l-ascorbic acid serum, there's a couple of things to look out for. First and foremost, packaging is key. Ascorbic and l-ascorbic acid does tend to oxidize quite quickly. So by reaching for something in an airless pump or that's made super fresh just for you, that's kind of the best way of minimizing any risk of oxidation, meaning you get a longer lifespan out of the product you choose. Also, ascorbic and l-ascorbic acid can be a little bit drying to the skin. That's why I'd always look for a formulation that has some other hydrators and humectants alongside that vitamin C, just to minimise the risk of this particular side effect. Vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant, but it's not the only antioxidant on the market. And I would say when you're shopping for your vitamin C, look for an ascorbic acid that's used alongside another antioxidant such as resveratrol, ferulic acid, Q10, because I find this doubles down on the antioxidant benefit, but those antioxidants can also prevent oxidation with the vitamin C, the ascorbic acid itself, again just extending the lifespan of the product, meaning you're getting maximum efficacy from the product that you reach for. These are like my top tips, alongside keeping your vitamin C in the fridge, which again I just think is a good standard practice and habit to get into to again minimize the risk of any oxidation and extend that lifespan. If you're still a little confused as to how to use your vitamin C, I covered this in a separate video which I'll link up there. Definitely one to watch after this video to make sure that whatever product you choose, you're incorporating it correctly in your skincare routine to get maximum benefits, minimum side effects and irritation. Now, I want to start these recommendations with what I call like the 2 best all-round ascorbic acid serums. Fantastic packaging, great price point, beautiful formulation. And the first one up is this. This is the C Glow by Geek and Gorgeous. I think for those of you that watch this channel frequently, you probably knew this one was coming. I just don't think it gets better than this in the ascorbic acid market, and there's a couple of reasons why. First and foremost, whilst it's in a dropper bottle rather than an airtight pump, that doesn't really matter because this is made fresh in different batches every single week. So when it's shipped to you, it's as fresh as it can get, and it hasn't been sat around on a dusty warehouse shelf oxidizing before it reaches you. This means you're getting it in maximum efficacy, tip-top condition. You keep this in the fridge and you'll get a good 3 to 5 month lifespan out of it, which is pretty good when it comes to pure form vitamin C's. It's also formulated with some antioxidants alongside that vitamin C, which again is another thing I said was a key thing to look out for, and it's got some really nice hydrating properties as well. It kind of hits every mark that you want when it comes to a pure form vitamin C, and the price point is super affordable. If I was to give up my derivatives and move to an ascorbic acid, this is hands down the one that I would reach for. 15% concentration is kind of the right sweet spot where you'll get really great results, but it shouldn't be too irritating on most skin types, and just a great all-round product. Now, Geek and Gorgeous, which I've linked in the description box below, as I will for all the products mentioned in today's video if you do want to check them out, can be a little bit pricey when it comes to shipping costs to the US and Canada. I know a lot of people say they want to try this product, but the shipping cost is just a little bit prohibitive. Well, don't worry, because there's a great dupe for the North American market, Timeless Vitamin C 20% Serum. This, I think, is one of the viral vitamin C's going around at the moment, and for good reason. Again, you've got an airless pump here, which is fantastic in terms of that packaging and keeping it fresh. You've also got a 20% concentration of ascorbic acid, slightly stronger than the Geek and Gorgeous, but again, it shouldn't create too much sensitivity and irritation. So these two are honestly just fantastic all-round serums when it comes to ascorbic and l-ascorbic acids, and will deliver fantastic benefit for your skincare routine. The Timeless one does also come in a 10% concentration, which I think is nice. I'm all about consumer choice, and I think the 10% would be great if you've got any pre-existing sensitivity to the skin. Maybe dial it back a little bit, go for the 10% rather than 20%. You'll still get great results, but you'll do so with fewer side effects or potential irritation. Now let's come on to my favourite ascorbic acid at the drugstore. So both, I'd say Timeless and Geek and Gorgeous are fairly affordable when it comes to their price point, but a true drugstore hero is the Q&A Vitamin C Serum. This stunning. It's got a relatively low concentration of ascorbic acid, but you'll still get a powerful result from it. It now comes in a pump, which again, like I said, that packaging is really key when it comes to vitamin C. And I love that they've listened to that feedback and taken it from a dropper bottle to a pump, which is now on all retail stores. I love this because of the price point, £8 here in the UK, so you'll get this for around the $12 or $13. This, so good, because it combines very few ingredients, but the ones that they have in there are antioxidants, calming and soothing botanicals, and they've also got a really nice level of hydration to them as well. So I feel from this product, you'll get a really great fix of that pure form vitamin C, but you won't get too much dryness that you can associate with ascorbic acid, and some nice calming and soothing ingredients too. The concentration of this is 7.5%, so again, you need to keep that in mind. You might take a little bit longer to see those results, but because of that fantastic price point, I definitely think this is a wonderful investment and one that I would recommend time and time again. Now let's talk sensitive skin. I know there's so many people out there with pre-existing sensitivity to their skin that say, okay, I can never reach for an ascorbic or an L-ascorbic acid because the risk of increasing redness, peeling and irritation is just too great. That can absolutely be the case, and which is why I say if you've got very sensitive skin, maybe a vitamin C derivative might just work better for you. However, you don't have to give up on ascorbic acid completely. You just have to find a product that contains it with some other ingredients to balance off any risk of sensitivity. And the one that I would always recommend is this. This is the Stratia C+C Serum. I love Stratia, such a fantastic brand. Comes in an airtight pump, which again, absolutely fantastic for that storage. And the reason I say this is a great option for people with sensitive skin is it has a low concentration of ascorbic acid, but it dials up the results that you're going to get by using it alongside a vitamin C derivative. This is like the best of both worlds, and having used this and tried it on some of my friends with more sensitive skin, they said they got zero prickling, redness and irritation, but after a couple of uses you already start to see that glow up, that radiance, and it also provides some great antioxidant benefit to boot. This is a fantastic ascorbic acid for anybody out there that does have pre-existing sensitivity to their skin and doesn't want anything that's too potent or could deliver any redness or prickling. This, a fantastic option, and Stratia knocked it out of the park. Now, for those of you that have dry skin, what's the best vitamin C serum for dry skin? I would recommend the Bioma Brightening Serum. This is a relatively new brand, but honestly, the formulations are stunning. Let me know in the comment section below if you'd like a full Bioma brand review, because I'd be quite happy to film it. This is a fantastic product for people that have pre-existing dryness to their skin because it's packed full of hydrators and humectants. So in here, you've got ascorbic acid in a really good concentration to deliver meaningful results. But alongside that, you also have ceramides, which nourish and boost the barrier function of the skin. You've got lactic acid, which is actually in a small concentration, designed to be a humectant to attract and retain moisture within itself. You've also got some really nice calming and soothing ingredients alongside it. You've got a dash of niacinamide to boost up the antioxidant potential of this vitamin C. And all around, I think this is just a great one-stop shop for fighting hyperpigmentation, dark spots and discoloration. It's great if you've got a drier skin type, but having used it on my own oily acne-prone skin, it didn't break me out, it didn't clog the pores, and so I think this is a truly universal product that you could get so many great benefits from. I cannot wait to try more from this brand because I think they're really knocking it out of the park when it comes to their formulations. And let me know below if you've tried any of their products and anything that you want to recommend for them. But this one, perfect for people with drier skin types. Now finally, I know so many of you guys out there are a fan of your Korean skincare, and it can be really difficult to find an ascorbic acid in the Korean skincare market. That's because their products tend to focus down more on derivatives. Korean skincare is all about gentle, used in the long term to deliver maximum results with minimum side effects. So I just feel that vitamin C derivatives align more to that. However, if you want to reach for a Korean brand that delivers ascorbic acid, pure form vitamin C in a great formulation, I'd actually reach for this by Purito. I'm not a huge fan of Purito, but I would make an exception for this product, which is their pure vitamin C serum. This is almost 80% bamboo water, which is nourishing, calming and soothing, but it's also got a 5% concentration of ascorbic acid to bring back some vibrancy, luminosity to the complexion. The formulation here is really nice. It's one of the most gentle ascorbic acids I think I've found on the market. Will also hydrate you to the gods. It's applicable for almost all skin types, which is why I made an exception with Purito, not a brand that I particularly reach for when it comes to ascorbic acid favourites, because this is just a beautiful, beautiful formulation. So there you have it, guys, a rundown of my favourite ascorbic acid serums, the best vitamin C serums, no matter what your budget, your skin type, or what you're looking to get out of the product itself. Hopefully I've got something for everyone in this video. I adore my vitamin C derivatives, but I would say, you know what, it's all about managing your expectations. Know that with a vitamin C derivative, you're going to get fewer side effects, redness and risk of irritation, but you might have to wait a little bit longer, have some patience when it comes to seeing those results. Ascorbic acid delivers in the shortest possible time, but you do have to be a little bit more careful with matching the product you choose to your individual skin types to, again, just minimize any risk of sensitivity in the skin. Hopefully this video has kind of captured and answered all of your questions, but if it hasn't, just sound off in the comment section below and I'll happily get back to you. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well and love your skin. Take care. Bye.